Shalom, shalom. I'm going to be starting a new series for those who've seen my Legends from the Zohar. I shared many great stories from the Zohar, and I'll still be continuing that series, but I'll be starting a new series, a revelatory series, regarding penetrating the true levels of the Zohar. I don't see too many videos out there covering the authentic systems that the Zohar describes. Most people's revelations are their own personal revelations, and that's not exactly kosher when it comes to the study of the Zohar. So with that being said, we're going to begin in Book 1, and I'm going to be revealing the mystery of Bahibaram. For those who aren't familiar with Bahibaram, in the beginning of chapter 2, we find right here, it says, Ele Toldot He Shamayim Wahaaretz Bahibaram. And here the He is miniature. And this is like this in every Torah, and it goes back thousands of years. There are certain miniature letters, and the Zohar makes a big deal about this. So let us go straight into the passage. We're going to find the passage located in Book 1 of the Zohar. Page 34, section 46, and it says, when did this key unlock the gates and serve and produce offspring? When Avraham appeared, as he is the secret of Chesed, as it is written, these are the generations of the heavens and the earth when they were created Bahibaram. And this is an allusion to Genesis chapter 2, verse 4. And it says, these are the generations, the heaven and the earth, Bahibaram. We go on to read, and we have already learned, do not pronounce it Bahibaram, but Ba'avraham. And so they're saying, do not pronounce it Bahibaram, but Ba'abraham, meaning in Abraham. So this is very cryptic use of wording here, and we're going to reveal exactly what this means, because everything in the Zohar is a delicacy and nothing can be reduced to wheat. So let's first confirm a few things. The first thing we're going to confirm is that Chesed is related to Abraham, and this diagram is in the Pritzker edition of the Zohar. So now that we have that established, we're going to establish next that Malkuth is called the earth. And Zeir Anpin, which are these 6 Sephiroth, are related to heaven. Okay? So it says, in the creating of the heaven, mainly these 6 called Zeir Anpin, and the earth, Malkuth. So why does it say created in Abraham? Were the sages saying that the world was literally created in Abraham? Yes, but the linear thinking mind is going to assume they're talking about Abraham, a physical being. This is not what they're talking about. So there are 2 trees. There is a tree in a mystery of circular aspects, and a tree in the mystery of linear aspects. And as we learned by Abraham is Chesed, which is day 1. As day 1 is Chesed, day 2 is Gevurah, day 3 is Tiferet, day 4 is Netach, day 5 is Chod, day 6 is Yisod, and day 7 is Malkut. So understand that it says, these are the generations of the heaven. The heaven is referring to Zeir Anpin, which are 6 Sephiroth. And in the circular aspect, as I said, Chesed, which is Abraham, envelops the other Sephiroth. In the creation of the heaven, which are these 6 Sephiroth being enveloped, because in a circular aspect, they're like rings to a tree. And the earth, which is Malkuth, the point in the middle. So now that we understand this circular aspect, let us return to what the passage says. It says, Ele toldot ha-shamayim wa ha'aretz vahibaram beyom isot Yahovah Elohim eretz wo shamayim. So it says, these are the generations of the heaven and the earth in Abraham. And we have learned that the heaven is Zer Anpin, mainly those 6 Sephiroth. And Waha'aretz is Malkuth, mainly the 7th. And they envelop each other in the circular aspect, for there are 2 trees. One tree is a linear aspect and one is a circular aspect. And the passage in the Zohar is discussing the circular aspect. Therefore, it is literally the heaven and the earth were created in Abraham, because Chesed envelops Gevura, Tifreth, Netzach, Hod, Esod, Malkuth, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. With that being said, we have now learned and revealed the mystery of Bahibaram Ba'avraham. Shalom, Salah.